Welcome back to another weekend review. This is the second week of the 2017 year, and I don't remember the dates as I'm a little bit behind, but I remember this day. I was kind of an in-betweener day, a max effort day, yet a speed day, and I wanted to do some full clean and jerks, but wanted to add a little extra to it. So as you see here, these are some cleans plus a front squat plus a jerk. And then I got up to a point where I dropped the front squat and actually just went for some clean and jerks because these were feeling relatively good. In retrospect, as you see, I a little bit struggle here with this one with my setup and the wrists. And I'm not completely happy with how the jerks were looking. But things were feeling relatively strong and things have gone really well. This is 130 kilos, about 286 pounds. And I left everything play in full time on this day or on this video. So I didn't speed anything up as I normally do. So this video will be a little bit longer so I can talk a little bit more and not have to talk so fast this entire time doing the voiceover. And I'm trying some new things with the recordings and whatnot. So this was a little bit of a tweener, 137 kilos. I think this was the weight that I had to hit on the day, or was my goal for clean this week. But went really good, so just clean and jerk that. Had a strong clean here. Jerk was not amazing. It was pretty strong, better than the 137, and then got really excited and fired up and went 143 for an all-time PR. Just 315 pounds, so just really fun to hit that. I almost lost it backwards a little bit there, but really pumped with that weight. Got out and played in the mud a little bit. As you can see, the shot put is completely gone when it lands, if you can still see it on screen when it lands. It dips down into the mud pretty good, but just doing some general throwing, trying to get in the groove of things, but the weather has not helped with it being really, really muddy. And then my schedule's been very, very hectic lately. So doing some different throws with the shot puts, just trying to be explosive, be moving fast, transfer power into the implement. Here, just working some release with some toes to board. And I don't remember how many throws I hit on this day. I actually had some phone calls, cut this day short. This is also throwing with a 20-pound shot put. So just really trying to bring my stones up this year. I've just got to get a lot more reps. I noticed that on like that one or maybe this one, I really was working my left arm block, and you can see me focus on that a little bit this day. And here was working on that hip turn, the initial turn. So not worrying about distances, but I was feeling the left arm block a little bit more. And I'm trying harder and harder to feel separation. I still got to work on my release. I still don't keep that elbow high. I drop it down a little bit. I got to kind of come over the top a little bit more now that I'm watching these again. But trying really mostly to work on my right foot and then also my left arm block, and just trying to take it one little bit at a time. Here I kind of went into a couple full throws. Another day, hitting some high block snatches for reps. I think the goal was like 80% for a set of 5. So these were sets of 5 here. These have felt really good working my high block work lately. I felt very, very quick. Things are actually moving in a good direction with my Olympic lifts. I've still got mobility issues that I'm working on, but the little bit of improvement that I'm seeing with my T-spine is actually probably helped me so much. My ankle mobility is improving a little bit. It's been a lot of work trying to really hammer in. This day I can tell my ankle or my T-spine and shoulders were not having it that much. And you can see from the video I'm actually pitched pretty forward in my catch position on these. But the hips are feeling pretty good, and the hip action at least in those snatches. And I went with some barbell back squats, like free squats I hadn't done in just a while. Hadn't been doing a ton of stuff like this. Been working the speed work. And decided to take things moderately heavy here, so I went for sets of 5. This is 140 kilos. And another one 160 kilos coming up for solid sets of 5 for me. So this is 352 pounds. They felt pretty good. I was very controlled in my descent. My knee pain's staying at bay to a point. I still got to be very manageable with it. But this felt pretty strong, so I decided to go for it and went for 182 kilos, because if you're going to go 180, you got to go 182 and go at least 400 pounds, not 396. And was hoping that I might be able to squeeze this out for 5. Not in the cards today. Cut it at 3 just to be smart. I got to keep myself in line and not overly push things and maybe risk injury a little bit more. So because I didn't do that, it's almost like the quote-unquote punishment set of a 308 or 140 kilo set for 10 as a down set. I really miss doing the down sets. It's something that I think really helped me in my training in the past. So I'm starting to try to incorporate more of them in the future here. This was close to the end of the week. This was like a Thursday. And coming up, you'll see on my Saturday, I got invited to Big House Power, Coach Ken's house, for a little bit of a deadlift party with Justin Lovegood, Derek Sellis, Travis Mash, Chris Mason, Martin Rooney, and Coach Ken himself, and Lane Blinn as well. I got to meet her. She was amazing. But went for a 500-pound, or this is 505, rep PR. Was hoping for 4 or 5 and pulled 6. It just felt great that day. Had a great environment to do it. Super pumped for this progress, not pulling heavy all the time, and excited. So hope y'all are enjoying these. Stay tuned for more.